Hello everyone, welcome to Polyset Virtual Training. Today we are going to discuss about mensuration. Let us know first of all what is mensuration. Mensuration is a branch of mathematics which deals with measurement of lengths. What it is dealing with? Measurement of length. It's nothing but what? Perimeter, area, volume of geometrical shapes in both 2D and 3D shapes. So here mensuration is a chapter. It's helping us to understand what is a perimeter, area and volume of 2D and 3D shapes. Right? Next, we are going to see about 2D shapes. So, what is mean by 2D shape? 2D shape is nothing but what it is? Two-dimensional. Two-dimensional means what is axis you will have? X and Y axis you will have. That is called two-dimension. Right? So, this is 2D shape. Triangle. Triangle, as you know, how many sides will be there in the triangle? 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you will have 3 corners or 3 vertices in that. And you will have how many angles in a triangle? 3 angles will be there. If I'm taking a square, how many sides will be there in the square? It is a 4 side. It's 4 side, but all 4 sides are what? It is equal. And you have to remember this, all 4 angles is equal to how many degrees? 90 degrees. Right? Same way you will have 4 corners or 4 vertices you will have. Rectangle is nothing but opposite sides are equal. So you can see over here, right? Opposite sides are equal. And obviously this 4 angles, how many it will be? It will be 90 degree. Always this 4 angles is right angle. Right? And it will have 4 vertices or 4 corners. Next we are going to see about trapezoid. Trapezoid is nothing but opposite sides. You can see it will have 2 equal sides. Okay. And it will have 4 corners and 4 angles. Then rhombus. What is rhombus? Rhombus is if I tilt a square little bit. Right? If I tilt a square little bit, then I'll get a rhombus. Right? So in this, how many equal sides are there? Obviously, it is like a square only, no? So 4 equal sides you will have. Same way 4 angles you will have and 4 corners you will have. Here you can't say angle as 90 degree. Okay, but in the square what you will say? All 4 angles are how many? How much it is? 90 degree. Right. Next we are going to see about hexagon. Hexagon is nothing but 6-sided. Okay, it will have 6 sides. Okay, so it is 6-sided you will have it. Then 6 corners and 6 angles you will have. Circle, as you know, any side will be there in the circle? No, obviously no sides and no corners in the circle. Next, we are going to see about in 2D shape, what you can find it out. In 2D shape, you can find it out area and perimeter. What you can find it out in 2D shape? It is area and perimeter. Let us know what is area. Area is nothing but amount of space an object takes up. Amount of space an object takes up means, right? So, how much the space the object can take up. That is your what? Area. Area, for example, if I'm taking a hall, right, where you are sitting right now in the hall. So, the amount of space inside your hall, that you will say it as what? Area. Okay. So, they'll ask you while asking, right, what is a constructed area for you? What is the occupancy you are having it over there, right? Like that. So, that is called what? Area. Usually, area will be measured in what? Square units. Usually area will be measured in what? Square units. Simply you can remember that. Each square I'm taking and I'm making to try to fill up that space. So how many squares I needed to fill up that space. That is called what? Area. That's why we are using units as what? Square units. Usually you might know this, right? Centimeter square, like meter square, right? The area will be always mentioned with the unit of square. Right, area is nothing but amount of space an object takes up. Now, what is a perimeter? A distance around of an object. So, whatever the total distance of the boundary, you will say it as what? Perimeter. The total distance of an object, you will say it as a total distance of an boundary of an object, you will say it as what? It is a perimeter. If they are asking you perimeter, what you will do? Simply you will add up all the units and you will give your answer. That is a perimeter. The inside this, what you will say it is as an area. This is area. This outside boundary, whatever you are adding up will give you, the length of the boundary will give you what? Perimeter. Right? Now we are going to see about some formulas for the shapes, 2D shapes. Okay, important formulas which you have to know. Right? So, area and perimeter of a 2D figure we are going to see now. So, first shape is what? Triangle. Right, what is a triangle? As you know, triangle will have obviously what? Base. And if I'm drawing a perpendicular to the base, that is called what? Height. Height of a triangle. So what is a perimeter? As I said you early, perimeter is nothing but what? Adding up of all sides will give you perimeter. So what is a perimeter? A plus B plus C will gives you perimeter. But what is the area? Area is half into base into height. What is the area? Half into base into height. Okay, same way equilateral triangle. As you people know what is equilateral triangle? All sides will be equal. That is called equilateral triangle and each angle is equal to 60 degree. Right, so what is the equilateral triangle perimeter? It's nothing but 3a because a plus a gives you 3a, right? So what is the area? Root 3 by 4 a square. Root 3 by 4 a square. Right, next we are going to see about square. Square is nothing but what? All sides are equal in square. Right. So what is the length of the side? It's A. A is the length of the side given here. So what is a perimeter? A plus A plus A plus A. It's nothing but 4A. So they have given you directly as a 4A. So what is the area? A into A. It is nothing but A square. Right? Rectangle. So what is a rectangle? If it is a rectangle, obviously you know what you will have? Length and breadth. Right? So what is the perimeter of a rectangle? 2 into L plus B. Right, it's nothing but L plus B, L plus B. That gives you 2 times L, 2 times B, right? So simply they have written as 2 into L plus B. So what is area? L into B. Okay, next we are going to see about parallelogram. For parallelogram, what you will have? Base you will have. Right, then height of a parallelogram. So what is a perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but twice of A plus B. Okay, then what is the area? Base into height. That is the area. Right, then trapezium. What is a trapezium? Trapezium means you will have length of parallel sides you will have. Okay, then you will have a height. So what is a perimeter? You will get it A plus B plus C plus D will give you perimeter. What is the area? Half into sum of the parallel sides into height. That is a trapezium formula. Circle. As you know what is a circle? What are the things we will get it in the circle? Radius, center, diameter. Already we learned this, right, previously. So what is a perimeter? Usually you will use the word as circumference of a circle. Circumference or perimeter, both are same only, right? So it is 2 pi r. Okay, then what is the area? It is pi r square. Okay, these are the things you have to know about 2D shapes. Next, we are going to see about 3D shapes. In 2D shapes, what we have seen about vertices and how the angles are forming, right? And how many sides are there like that. So in 3D shapes, what are the things you will say that? What is a 3D shape first of all over here? 2D shape means how many dimensions you will have? 2 dimension. 3D shape means you will have 3 dimension like this. Right? So you might be aware of the 3D pictures, whatever we used to watch. Right? So X, Y, and we'll get one more axis as what? Z axis. So 3 dimensions you will have. For example, if you are taking your box, compass, whatever box you are using it, okay, pencil box, that is a 3D shape. Of you it might be with a cuboid shape, right? It is a cubical shape, like that you can, the cube, what you used to play, right? To fix up the colors with the same colors, the cube. So that is also what? It is a 3D shape, right? So in that, what are the first one? You have to know some terms over here. So what is this is called face. Face are the shape's surface. What is that? Shape's surface. So you can see this and this, all the things, what you will say? This is a face, which you can see. As soon as taking a cube, what is the thing you are seeing it? That is called what? Face. Right? Are the shape's surface. Okay, now we are going to discuss about edges. What is the edges? It's a line segment. You can see, right? It's a line segment. So this all the line segment, what you will say that as edges. Okay, so where are the line segment? Where 2 faces meet. Where 2 faces meet. That line segment you will say it as what? Edges. Next we are going to see about vertices. As you know what are vertices? It is a corners, right? We have seen. So you can see over here. This is one corner and another corner, right? Like that. So vertices are the place where 3 or more edges meets. Where 3 or more edges meets. That you will say it as what? Vertices. So these are the basic terminologies you have to know in 3D shape. Next we are going to see about some 3D shapes. What are the 3D shapes we are going to learn in today's session? First the 3D shape is cuboid. Next is cube and cylinder we are going to learn about. Then sphere and cone. Okay, so these are the 3D shapes we are going to learn it, and what is the volume of the shape and what is the area or how will you find out, everything we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, so let us understand what is cuboid first of all. Which shape you will say it as a cuboid? Basically, you have to understand that all the 3D shapes are formed based on 2D shapes. Okay, so 2D shape is a base. Based upon that, if I'm extending it, then I'll get it as 3D shape. So first we will see with a cuboid. What is a cuboid? Cuboid is nothing but if I'm joining two rectangles. What I'll get it? Two rectangle. Then what you will get it as a cuboid. If I'm joining the rectangle, I'll get what shape? It's a cuboid shape. So you can see this is called net. Net means nothing but if I open the 3D shape, what I will get it exactly. That is called what? Net. So you can see how many rectangles you can see over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles. Okay, so it will have totally how many rectangles? 6 rectangles. As you know, down one rectangle, top, side, right? So you can see over here, top, down, then this side and this side. To close this, we will have at the bottom, right? Side, top, bottom, like that you will have. So cuboid is based upon what shape? It is a rectangle. Okay, then we are going to see about cube. Cube is having how many square? 6 square faces. So cube is based upon which shape? Which 2D shape? It is square. Okay, if I'm joining the square, what I'll get it? If I extend the square, then I'll get it as a cube. Okay, totally 6 square faces you will have it. Next, we are going to see about cylinder. Cylinder is nothing but you will have what? One rectangular shape and two circular shape as a face. Two circular shape as a face and one rectangular shape. Okay, then what is cone? Cone is nothing but one curved shape and one circular you will have it. What you will have? One curved and one circular you will have. Let us see this each shape in detail, how it is forming and what is the area, volume and everything we will understand. We'll try to understand this thing. Okay, so before going this, what is volume? What is a volume? Volume is a three-dimensional space occupied by a solid or gas. See, if I'm saying a space occupied by in 2D shape, what is that is called? Area. Okay, the same thing if I'm saying a space occupied by the 3D shape, that is called what? Volume. You have to understand this very clearly. In 2D shape, the space occupied, what you will say it is? You will say it as an area. Okay, if it is a 3D shape, then what it is called? The space occupied is called what? It's a volume. Okay, it's a volume, you will say it. So this is a thing. So usually here, volume will be mentioned in the terms of cubic. Okay, what it will be? Cubic meters, like meter cube, like centimeter cube, like that you will mention. Okay, it's a cubic, you will say it. But in the 2D shape, what we learned, it is square we learned, right? So it is cube. So what is that? Each cube here, what we are doing it here we will take with each cube and we'll check out how many cubes required to fill up this area. So usually it is the unit will be cubic centimeter or cubic meter, cubic milliliter, like that you can say it, right? So basically it is cubic. In area it is square, right? Now we are going to see about volume of a 3D shape. If I'm saying volume, right, what is a volume? So how will you find out the volume of the 3D shape? You can see over here. So what are the volumes you can say? Cube, cuboid and cylinder. You will have volume for cube, cuboid and cylinder, right? So what is a basic formula you have to remember? Height into area of the base figure. What is that? Height into area of the base figure. So what is a height over here? Whatever height you are getting it, that into area of the base figure. So area of the base, if I'm taking with a cuboid, what is a base? It is a rectangle, right? So rectangle, height into area of a rectangle is what? L into B, right? So you will get for the cuboid, it will be LBH. Right? Same way, if I'm taking with a cube, what you will get? Here height, everything is equal, no? So what you will get? Everything is as A, right? A. So what is a cube? It is A cube. So basically to find the volume, what is the formula you have to remember? Height into base area. What is that? Base area. Height into base area. This you have to remember to find the volume of any 3D shape, right? So you have to know what is the base of the shape. Right? Anyway, further we will see that very clearly, what is the base of the shape and all, right? So next we are going to see about curved surface area of a 3D shape. What is meant by curved surface area? Curved surface, could you see that, right? Here, middle portion. Right? This is your what? Curved surface area. So you will say it as a curved surface area or lateral surface area. Right? Both you can say. So to find the curved surface area, what is the thing you have to know the formula? Height into perimeter of the base figure. What is that? Perimeter of the base figure. To find the CSA, what do you have to know? LSA or CSA. What do you have to know? Height into perimeter. If I'm doing height into area of the base figure, that will gives you volume. Same way, if I'm doing height into perimeter of the base figure will gives you what? Either curved surface area or LSA, lateral surface area. Okay. So here you can see this. What is a lateral surface area? So here you can see this portion. You will say it as what? Lateral surface area. Right? This portion completely you will say it as what? Lateral surface area or curved surface area. Both things. Right? You can say it. So it is nothing but it's the area of any solid is a product of the perimeter of its base and height. Okay. Then we are having one more term. Total surface area. TSA. They will say it as what? TSA. What is mean by TSA over here? Total surface area. What is the meaning of total? Also taking everything. Right? So what is that? It is the area of the sum of the lateral surface area, base area and top area. You can see, right? Top, this is your base area. Okay. And this is your lateral surface area. If I'm adding up all these things will give you what? Total surface area. Right? Next we are going to see about how the cylinder is forming. First, what is a base? We are taking it. It is a rectangle. You can see. Right? Just imagine I'm rolling a rectangle now. What I'm doing? I'm rolling a rectangle. So what it will give you? Obviously it will give you what? If I'm rolling it, this portion will come up and this breadth portion will be rolled. Right? So you can see over here. Right? This is rolled like that. So you can see the final shape of the cylinder. So this what you will say? This you will say it as a LSA. What you will say? It is LSA or CSA, and this is total. If I'm adding all this will give you what? TSA. Okay, is it clear to everyone? So what is a cylinder shape you are having? Base shape. It is what? It is a base shape. It is nothing but cylinder. You will take a rectangle and you will roll it and you will get your cylindrical shape. So here for to find the LSA, what you will find out? You will find out the area of a rectangle. Here you have to find out area of a rectangle. Right? Then see, here you can see it very clearly. So what is over there here? You can say it is one circle over here. Right? So it is what is TSA? TSA is equal to CSA plus 2 into area of a circle. Right? So 2 circles we are getting it. Right? So middle portion you will say it as what? Rectangle. Okay. So this is your CSA. CSA is nothing but what is this portion? The shaded portion you will say it as what? CSA. CSA is nothing but what? It is a rectangle. Right? So breadth into length. So it is 2 pi r h. Same way what is TSA? TSA is nothing but we have to add up all the areas. Right? CSA plus 2 top and bottom. Top and bottom you can say it is what? Circles. Right? It is closed with circles. So whatever the length of the rectangle will turn as a radius of a circle over here. Right? Next we are going to see about what is a volume. As you know, base area into height. What is a base area here? You can see what is the base of this shape? Circle, no? For cylinder base shape is circle. So it is nothing but pi r squared. Pi r squared h. This you will say it as lateral curved surface area. This is a bottom of a circular base and top is also a circular base. Always this radius and this radius will be equal. This whatever we are getting it in the middle, right? This you will say it as what? Height. Okay. You have to remember these things in the cylinder. Next we will see this through the problems. Find the diameter of the base of a cylinder if the surface area is 496 pi square centimeter and its height is 23 centimeter square. So here what they are asking you to find out? They are asking you to find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. So what is the base of the cylinder? As you people know, obviously what is the base of the cylinder? It's a circle, right? So here this diameter they are asking. So what is a surface area? Formula you know. It is 49.6 pi. It's nothing but what is the surface area? 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r squared h. Right? So just I'm going to substitute pi and pi. In all the things pi is common, so I'm cancelling it. So it is 2 is common. I'm taking out with a 2. So what is if I'm dividing with a 2? What I'll get it now? It's 248 equal to r squared plus 23r. Okay, so next we are bringing them to this side. As we learnt in the factorization, it is a quadratic equation. Obviously you will get what? Two factors you will get it, right? So r minus 8, another one is r plus 31. So here what is the thing for r? One value is plus 8, another value is minus 10. So it is not possible to take the negative value for the radius. So what we are doing? We are considering for the positive value. It's nothing but d equal to 16 centimeter. Right? Then find the diameter of the base of the cylinder if the lateral surface area is given to you. What is the lateral surface area? As we learned, what is that? Height into base area. Right? So what is the base? Perimeter area, right? Height into perimeter of the base area. Perimeter is nothing but 2 pi r, right? For the cylinder, perimeter is what? 2 pi r. So into height. This is the lateral surface area as we know the formula. So what is the lateral surface area? They have given here 43, 434 pi equal to 2 pi r into what is the height they have given it as 31. Same way, pi and pi will get cancel over here, right? So it will be pi d. So directly this 2r you can take it as what? D. So d is nothing but, as I said you, so d is nothing but what? 2r. So directly you can take it as what? D. So pi d into 31, because since they are asking a diameter, I converted this as a 2r as a d. Okay, so pi and pi will get cancel now. 434 equal to 31d. So what is d? D equal to 434 by 31. Okay, so what is a d now? It's nothing but 14 centimeters. So if I cancel this, I'll get 14 centimeters. So 31 ones are 31, 14s are will be 434. Okay, so like this you can find it out. Next we are going to see about the height of a cylinder. C is equal to the base radius. What they are saying? Here height of the cylinder h is equal to r, they are saying. What is that? Base radius. So h is equal to r. And the surface area is 72 pi. What they have given? Surface area. Surface area simply if they are saying you have to take it as total surface area. Okay. Find the height of the cylinder they are asking you. So what is the formula we know? What is the total surface area? 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Right. So in this 72 pi equal to total surface area they have given us what? 72 pi. 72 pi equal to 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Right. But they mentioned one thing over here. What they mentioned? R is equal to h. Right. So instead of r, what I'm going to do it? I'm going to substitute as a h. So what is that? 72 pi equal to 2 pi h squared plus 2 pi h squared. So it's nothing but 72 pi equal to 4 pi h squared. So on both sides, I'm dividing it by 4 pi. So what is that? It is 18, right? 72 by 4 will gives you 18. Pi will get cancel over here. Same way here also pi will get cancel. Then 4 will get cancel. Then you will get h squared. So h is nothing but what? It's a root 18. Root 18 means what you will do? Root 9 into 2. Root 9 as we know it is 3. Root 2 it is not a perfect square number. So you will write it as 3 root 2. So what is the h over here? 3 root 2 centimeter. Okay. Next we are going to see about find the volume of the cylinder. Okay, so what they have given, radius they have given as what? 5 inch, and what is the height they have given as 7 inch. So what is the volume? Volume is base area into height. So what is the base of the cylinder? It's a circular, right? It is a circular. Okay, so this is your base. Okay, so what you will get it over here? Pi into 5 squared into 7. 5 squared is nothing but 25 into 7. Pi is 3.14. 25 into 7 is 175. If I multiply this, I'll get the answer as volume equal to 549.5050 inch cube. Okay, as I said you, volume should be always expressed as a cube. Area, either total surface area or lateral surface area. It should be mentioned, it should be expressed as square. Okay, remember this thing. Okay, so with this we have completely seen about the cylinder. So as you know, what is a cylindrical shape now? It's a middle part. It is a rectangle. Top and bottom. It is what? Top and bottom will be, this part will be rectangle, and top and bottom is what? Circle. So what is the base of the shape? Base of the shape is circle. Okay. So base of the shape will be circle, and the middle part, whatever you will say it as LSA or CSA, that is a rectangle. Okay. Next, we are going to see about cone. Okay. So what is cone? So you have to remember here, 1/3 of the cylinder will gives you cone. What is that? 1/3 of the cylinder gives you cone. So in this cone, what you have to remember is, you can see what is the portion you are getting it. It is a sector we are getting. So here you will get it as pi RL. Here you will speak about, if it is a cone, instead of height we will speak about what? Slant height. Because cone means, as you know, it will be little tilted, right? Will be little tilted. You can see over here, right? So this is a cone, you will say. This you will say it as what? Slant height, L. This you will say it as slant height, L. So as you know, this is what? Radius. Okay, this is a perpendicular. Whatever you are getting, it will be height. Okay, so here what they can ask you, sometimes they will give you with R and H. They will ask you for L. Okay, so what is the relationship between the L? L squared equal to R squared plus H squared. As a Pythagoras theorem, same thing we are using it. What is it? L squared equal to R squared plus H squared. So whatever you want to missing, whatever you want to find out, you can rearrange this formula and you can get your value, right? So L is nothing but square root of R squared plus H squared. Okay, this is a relationship between the slant height, radius and height. Okay, so next we are going to see about volume of a cone. What is a volume of a cone? As I said you, cone is nothing but what? It's a 1/3 of a cylinder, right? So what is a cylinder volume? Pi R squared H. This we know already, right? Volume is pi R squared H. So what is the volume of a cone then? 1/3 pi R squared H. Okay, 1/3 pi R squared H. So what is the total surface of a cone? It's pi R into L plus R. What is that? Pi R into L plus R. CSA is what? Pi RL. Pi RL. Because as you know, here base area. CSA is nothing but, it's a height into perimeter of the shape. Here it is, perimeter will be pi R into L. So, okay. So here then volume is 1/3 pi R squared H. So what is the height of the cone? It's nothing but slant height squared minus radius squared will be the height of the cone. H is nothing but slant height squared, root of slant height square minus radius square. Always you have to remember, this is your height. This you will say it as what? Slant height, and this will be your radius. Okay. This is the thing you have to remember. So let us see how will you find out this volume of a cone. So what they have given, volume of the cylinder, it's pi R squared H. So what about the volume of a cone? 1/3 pi R squared H. So what is it? Determine the volume of a cone with radius what? 8 centimeter and height as 18 centimeter. Okay. So it's nothing but 1/3 pi, what is R? 8 into 18. Right. So 1/3 pi into 64 centimeter square into 18. Right. Further you can cancel it and you can get your value. So 3 ones are 3 6 are. Right. 3 ones are 3 6 are. Okay. So what you will get it over here? 64 into 16. 64 into 16. 64 into 6. 6 4s are 24. Carrying 2. 6 6 are 36 plus 2 is 38, right? So it is nothing but 384 pi centimeter cube. What is this? 384 pi centimeter cube. You have to always express volume as what? Cube. Cubic units. Okay. Area will be square units. Right. Next. See, the surface area of a cone is 364 pi centimeter square and the radius of the base is 13 centimeter. Determine the slant height of a cone. So what we have to find out? Slant height. Slant height is nothing but what? L. Okay, what is the total surface area? Pi R squared. Base area plus CSA, right? So what is the CSA over here? Pi R, as we know. So what is that? Pi R square. So what is the total surface area they have given? It is 364 pi into 13 squared plus pi into 13 into L. So in all the things pi's are common. So I can cancel this pi. Right? I can cancel this pi. Since everything it is pi is common. Okay. So 364 equal to 13 squared is 169 plus 13L. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract this 169. I'm going to take this 169 to other side. So what will happen? 364 minus 169 will gives you 195 equal to 13L. So to find out the L, what you will do? L equal to 195 by 13. So it's nothing but 15 times 195 will come, right? 13 ones are 13, 15s are. So what is a slant height? You got it over here. It is 15 centimeter. Next, we are going to discuss about cube. What is a cube? As you people know, it's a square, right? If I join this square, I'll get what shape? It's a cube shape. So here you can say what? Length, height and width, everything is equal. Okay, length, height and width is equal. So it's nothing but A, equal to A we get. So this is the net shape of the cube, right? So it's nothing but what is that? If I open it, how many cubes how many squares I'll get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares I'll get it. Okay, so what is the volume of the cube? Volume is nothing but what? Base area into height, no? So what is the base area? A squared into what is height? A. So it's nothing but A cube. What is the volume of a cube? It is A cube. Okay, so what is TSA of a cube? TSA is nothing but how many shapes you are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total 6A squared. TSA of a cube is what? 6A squared. Okay, then see here, they have given here. So here you can see what is the LSA over here. So what is the LSA? You will get it. CSA or LSA. It will be 4A squared. It will be how many shapes? 4A squared. Okay, top and bottom if I include, then it will be TSA. Only this 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4A squared. It is LSA or CSA. Okay, that is for the cube. So let us do this with the problem. So what they have given LSA of a cube is 4A squared. As we know, what they are asking you to find out? LSA they are asking you to find out. So what is the formula for LSA? It's 4A squared. So just I am substituting over here. 4 into 12.5 the whole squared. Okay, 12.5 the whole squared. It's nothing but what is that? It is 4 into 156.25. 156.25. That gives you how much? It gives you 625 centimeter squared. This is a LSA of a cube. Okay, then how will you find out the TSA of a cube? Simple, as you know, 6A squared. Right, already we find out what is A squared, 156.25. So 6 into 156.25. If I multiply this, I'll get the answer as 937.5 centimeter square. Right, so what is the LSA of a cube? It is 4A squared. TSA of a cube will be 6A squared. Right, next we will see what is the TSA of a cube they have given here. Then they are asking you the side. So what is the TSA of a cube they have given? TSA of a cube equal to what they have given here, it is 96 centimeter square. And they are asking you what? They are asking you to find the side. Okay, side. A they are asking you. So what is the TSA of a cube? You know what is meant by TSA. So as we know the formula, right? Total surface area is nothing but what? 6A. What is it? 6A squared. Right. So here 6A squared is how much? 6A squared equal to 96. Okay. So what is A squared? You will get it. A squared equal to 96 by 6. It's nothing but 6 ones are 6 16s are. So A will be what? It will be 4 because square means square root of 16 will gives you 4 centimeter. So what is the volume of a cube? A cube. It is 4 cube. It is 64. Okay. Next, we are going to see about surface area of a cuboid. How the surface area will be. Okay, so what is the surface area of a cuboid here? As you know, what is the surface area here? So, see, we can see it, right? So, what is that? Surface area of a cuboid will be, total surface area of a cuboid will be what? 2 into L plus B plus B plus H plus L plus H. Same way, what is the length of the diagonal? It will be L squared plus B squared plus H squared. Okay, so what is the volume of a cuboid? It is a length into breadth into height. Already this we have seen it, right? So here, see what they have given. Surface area of a cuboid they have given. What is the surface area of a cuboid as we learned here, right? What is the surface area of a cuboid here? 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Okay, 2 into LB plus BH plus HL equal to what they have given, equal to 158. Okay, so what they said you to find out this value, missing value as y. Okay, length, breadth and height. So 2 into, I'm taking this as y, right? Y as length. Y into, what is this? P as 3 plus height as what? 5. So 3 into 5 plus 5 into y. Okay, equal to 158. So what you will get it over here now? 2 into 3y plus 15. 3y plus 15 plus 5y plus 5y equal to 158. Right? So this 2 I can take it to other side. So this will turn as division. Right? So 3y plus 5y gives you 8y plus 15 equal to 158 by 2. 158 by 2. It's nothing but 2 ones are, 2 sevens are 14. It will be carrying 1, right? So 2 nines are. So it is 79. So 8y plus 15 equal to 79. 8y plus 15 equal to 79. Okay. So 8y is nothing but what? 79 minus 15. 8y equal to 79 minus 15. Right? 79 minus 15. How much? Yes. It is 8y equal to 8y equal to. So it will be 9 minus 5 is 4. 7 minus 1 is 6. Right? So it will be 64. So what is y then? Y equal to 64 by 8. So 64 by 8 gives you how much? 8 ones are 8. 8 eights are 64. So y equal to 8. So what is this missing? Length will be 8 centimeter. Right? So they can give you like this and they can ask you the any missing sets. Next, see here, they have given over here. Find the height of a cuboid. Find the height of a cuboid with length 9 centimeter and width 7 centimeter and the volume is this much. Okay, so what is this height of a cuboid? As you know, what is a base area over here? Area's length into breadth. What is a length into breadth? This will be height, right? So what is a length into breadth? 9 into 7 is 63. So as you know, what is a height? Height equal to volume divided by area of the base. So 189 divided by 63 gives you 3 centimeter. Right? Next, we are going to see about surface area and volume of a sphere. Right? So what is a sphere? As you people know, it is a circular shape, right? Circle, completely circular shape. You'll say it as a sphere. So what is the surface area of a sphere? It's 4 pi r squared. What is the volume of a sphere? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is the volume? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Half of the sphere you will say it as what? Hemisphere. So it's nothing but 2 by 3 pi r cube is a volume and surface area is what? It's 3 pi r square. Here we don't have any LSA or CSA. You will have only TSA over here. Okay. Find the volume of a sphere whose diameter is this much and use pi as 22 by 7. So how will you find out the volume? Volume of a sphere, what is the formula? We know volume equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So what is the diameter? 4.2. Diameter is nothing but if I want the radius, I'll take it as what? Half of it, right? So it is 2.1. So what is the volume? Volume equal to 4 by 3 pi into 2.1 cube. So 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 2.1 cube. If I cancel this, if I'm getting multiplication, then what is the answer? I'll get it 38.808 centimeter cube. Okay. Next, we are going to see about hemisphere as a radius of 15 inches radius is there. Work out its volume and giving your answer in the terms of pi, we have to give the answer. Okay, so what is a volume of a sphere as we know? What is the volume of a sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? Half of it is nothing but what? Hemisphere, no? So what is a hemisphere volume? 2 by 3 pi r cube. So 2 by 3 pi into what is the radius they have given? 15 cube. Okay, so 2 by 3 pi into 15 into 15 into 50. So what you'll get? 1 3s are 50. So what is the answer you are getting over here? It is 2 into 5, 2 into 5, 15 into 15. It's 2 into 5 is C. I'm grouping and I'm multiplying to make our work very easy. 2 5s are 10. So 15 into 15 is 225. So 225 into 10 is 2250 pi cubic inches. This is a volume of this hemisphere. Okay. Next. Find to the nearest 10 the surface area of a sphere whose greater circle has a circumference of 140 pi feet. So what they are saying over here, we have to be very careful here. What they are asking you, this is a greater circle what you are having, right? So this is a hemisphere what we are speaking, nearest of surface area of a sphere. This is a sphere we are speaking about. So here, what is the circumference of a circle? As you people know, it is 2 pi r, right? So what is the area of a sphere? 4 pi r squared, right? 4 pi r squared. Okay, in this problem what they have given, circumference is 140 pi, right? So as we know what is circumference, it is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r equal to 140 pi. So pi and pi will get cancelled. We need r to find out the radius, right? So r is nothing but 140 pi by 2 pi. Pi and pi will get cancelled. 2 table 140 will come 70 times. So what is the radius here? 70 feet. Now we have to find the surface area of a sphere. So what is the surface area of a sphere? It's nothing but 4 pi r squared. So 4 pi into 70 squared. 70 squared is 4900, right? So pi is nothing but, it's your, you can use it as 3.14. Pi equal to 3.14. Okay. So if I multiply this, what is the answer I'm getting it? 61,575.2 feet square. So this is a area, means this is a total surface area of a sphere. Okay, so let us quickly recap whatever the formulas we have learned in this session. So first the shape what we have done, it's a cube. Cube is made up of what? Square. If I join the square, if I'm extending it as a one more dimension, I'll get a cube. What is the volume of a cube? It is a cube. What is the surface area? It is 4a squared. So what is the total surface area? It is 6a squared. Next we learned about cuboid. Cuboid is nothing but rectangle. Right, if I extend the rectangle to the one more axis, one more direction, then it will dimension. You will take it as what? Cuboid. So it is volume. So what is the volume of a cuboid? LBH. What is the surface area of a curved surface of area of a cuboid? It's 2h L plus B. Right. Then what is the total surface area? It is twice of LH plus BH plus LB. Then we spoke about the cone. Right. Cone is nothing but 1/3 of the cylinder. So what is the volume of a cone? 1 by 3 pi r squared h. Then lateral surface or curved surface area will be pi rl. Then what is the total surface area? Pi r into L plus r. Next we spoke about circular cylinder. Cylinder is, the middle portion will be what? Rectangle, and it closed by two circles. Right. So what is the volume of a cylinder? It's pi r squared h. Lateral or curved surface area will be 2 pi r h. And what is the total surface area? It is 2 pi r h plus r, right? Then we spoke about hemisphere. Half of the sphere will be hemisphere. So what is the volume of a hemisphere? 2 pi r cube. 2 by 3 pi r cube, and the lateral or curved surface area will be 2 pi r squared. And what about the total surface area? It is 3 pi r squared. For sphere it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Then lateral or curved surface will be 4 by 4 pi r squared. Then same way total surface area will be what? 4 pi r squared. Here both the things are same as I said you earlier. I hope so by this you are very clear about the mensurations. Thank you for watching.